Jermell Charlo has built much of his great career up to this point, chasing that man, Canelo Alvarez. But Lions only time. Jermell joins us right here. Jermell, let's start off here. Your attitude on All Access at the press conferences here today, while a little tighter and edgier today, it's been business. It's been almost like a hitman mentality that I'm here to work on Saturday night above all. Tell me what's going on up here.
Hey, just time to go. You know, got to go in there and prove to the world, prove to a bunch of doubters and a bunch of people that, you know, don't expect me to do well. So this is what it's about, and this is for fun fights.
Walk me through what you have on here. You've got all of your belts on the side here.
Yeah,
Whose
man.
idea was that?
Man, you know, I got a good team and the good people around me. I always wanted, you know, to eventually get the belts and put them on. I damn near wanted to do this to my cars. I got just as many or more cars than this, but you know, I decided to uniform it out, and you know, Team Savage and Lions Only. You know, we've been rocking for a long time. These guys are creative.
What is it you think that Canelo maybe doesn't understand about your abilities, about your ability to rise to the occasion?
I just think that Canelo thinks that coming up from 154, you know, he's fighting a smaller guy or maybe a lighter puncher, and he'll just be able to walk through these shots, or I don't know. You know, I don't know what's in his head. You know, like, I'm no tune-up, I'm no step around. You know, it's the reason why they saying undisputed versus undisputed, king versus king.
It did feel like you wanted to send the message to him that, like, I may be different than some of your other opponents. Like, I'm coming to win this fight.
I said that. Yeah, I said that. I know that he fought some good fighters. You know, like I gave him respect for that. You know, I give Canelo his respect in the game of boxing. Sure. He did an awesome job, and he packs a great crowd. He has the Mexico and all of the Mexicans in America and the Mexicans around the world tuning in and coming to the fights, and it's just things like that that bring, you know, the best out of him. And so, you know, they can't fight for you though. You know what I mean? So, you know, style make fights.
Let's talk about the weight. Yeah, we saw on All Access, you wanted to be a little bit bigger, a little bit stronger, but you still want to keep your speed, want to keep your footwork. Mm-hmm. Was it weird adjusting to the weight? And I guess my bigger question on top of that is, are you going to be at 168 or a little bit less?
Man, I think I'm going to be weigh in at 168. Wow. And I'll be at a decent weight after just rehydrating even more or better. But it's about being fast and using your speed and your skills. And
all right, let me ask you a stylistic question. When we look at the copy box numbers, both you and Canelo throw 10 punches less average per round than the average super middleweight, but you're both very efficient counterpunchers. Somebody might have to take the lead, though, and lead the dance with the jab. Is that going to be your role in this fight?
It could be his, you know. I can't give you my game because sure. I don't even think you're rocking with me.
Oh, so I'm actually
I'll give him credit. Yeah. He has been rocking with you.
You ain't been rocking with me.
Yeah. This guy's always looking the other way.
I don't discount your ability to win.
Let me tell you, lion, snake.
Oh, get out of here with that. Get out of here with that.
I ain't worried about who rocking with me or who not. That don't make me fight better. That don't make me fight harder. I know when it's time to fight, I got to get in there and fight.
But the win, if you get that win on Saturday, this is not just the biggest win of your career. This makes everything, does it not? It cements you for all time.
And of course, and it defines my career at the moment. So it'll let me know, you know, it's about testing my ability, testing who I am. I want to test my skills and what I bring to the ring and what I've done in boxing. You know, I got a family to feed. And so when you get an opportunity like this, you take it. It don't matter what it is. It don't matter when it comes. This is a dream. This is something that I always wanted. And now it's here. It don't matter when it approaches. I'm 2 weight divisions down. He moved up, but who know why he moved up?
What is your biggest takeaway from the Bivol, third Triple G, and Ryder fight? What do you see in there? Do you see the same Canelo, or?
Yeah, I don't think that's important to be every style make fight. So you can't judge off of what he did in these fights and what made it this and this and that. A lot of people talk about you know, the jab, and a lot of people talk about the lateral movement, you know, and a lot of people talk about what he done, and I believe that you know, Canelo sometimes needed these type of fights, and that makes him better. I think he's at his best right now.
Do you have to beat Canelo twice? If you beat him, is this an instant rematch?
Did y'all not hear me? I mentioned about a rematch because I win this fight. I got a rematch.
Well, I was going to say, like, how much are you looking forward to the future? You're confident you're going to win this. If you win this, It could be Canelo again. You could get Crawford at 54 or 68. You could get Benavidez. Like, the world would be your oyster.
Yeah.
You have to stop yourself from looking ahead.
Well, we would have to stay focused on the prize at the moment, and because that's what's important. So after get this victory, I go in and you instantly start talking numbers to me. Throw the bag at me.
The layoff, 16 months.
Don't mean nothing.
Tell me why.
Because every fighter gets in a ring and spar, train. What ring rust? I thought the ring rust was out whenever you first got the few weeks in the sparring in. So how could ring rust after a long training camp and all of these weeks of training and hardcore this and that, how could ring rust even play an effect in any boxer? I just don't believe in the subject of ring rust. And 16 months of this and that. I mean, if you paid attention to the career and how El Heyman has operated, I must be doing something right with fighting, not as much as Canelo or who's more preserved. So all of these things play an effect. 16 months don't mean nothing.
15 knockdowns in his last 11 fights. He's coming in here as more than an underdog, more than a live dog. This is going to be a real one Saturday. Undisputed versus undisputed. Jermell, best of luck to you, man. We can't wait. Great to see you at this point. You've earned it. Congratulations for
Keep rocking with the Lions, baby.
Believe that.
Yeah.
Believe that.